Can spirituality free one from stress and fear? Yes, it can. Keith Ward, in his book Is Religion Dangerous?, writes, people who have a strong spiritual foundation tend to be mentally stronger, less prone to depression, hypertension, and less vulnerable to criminal tendencies. Suppose you are walking on a lonely street late at night. Suddenly, you see a hefty, suspicious looking person charging towards you. Just as fear starts creeping up your spine, you notice an armed policeman standing on guard nearby. Immediately, your fear disappears. Fear and anxiety come when we feel things are beyond our control, but spirituality teaches us that they might be beyond our control, but never beyond God's control. This gives us hope, and as long as we have hope, we survive. In fact, the most prominent scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, have manifested in times of acute distress. Arjuna, a great warrior, was facing a dilemma which led to his refusing to do his duty, and he was thus torn apart. In such a situation, he took shelter in Lord Krishna as his guru, thus teaching us a very pertinent lesson in spirituality as what to do when things go wrong. He then heard the Gita from Lord Krishna and emerged from his confusion inspired and ready to perform his sacred duty. As in the above story, financial, familial, social, educational, professional, or physical problems may come upon us at any moment, no matter who we are. These problems, even their very thought, trigger fear within us. But if we are able to see the Lord always by our side, ready to protect us whenever required, then our fears will subside. The Bhagavad Gita describes that the Lord is always present in our hearts, but we need to refine our devotional vision to perceive His presence there. Two quick and effective ways to feel God's protective presence are praying to Him and chanting His holy names. Stress, fear, and anxiety are conditions of the uncontrolled mind, and our Vedic wisdom suggests the best remedy mantra meditation. When we chant the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and simultaneously hear and concentrate on the sound of the mantra, it gradually calms the mind, thus greatly reducing our stress levels. Another way to overcome fear is by illuminating ourselves with spiritual wisdom. When we enter a dark room, we imagine various dangers within it and feel fearful. But when we turn on the light, we see our fears to be baseless. Ignorance is darkness and knowledge is light. When we are spiritually uninformed, life is like a dark room for us. And so we often imagine things going wrong in the future and make ourselves fearful. When we turn on the light of divine wisdom in our own hearts, we understand the reality of life and why things are happening in a specific manner and how to respond to them. Thus, illuminated, we learn to have realistic expectations, thereby reducing our stress levels. Holy places such as Vrindavan, Dwaraka, Mathura, Jagannath Puri, Tirupati, and many others are considered spiritual and different from others because they exist not just on the physical plane like other places, but also as a parallel reality on a higher dimensional spiritual plane.